Hey guys, I'm back. I'm on Cherokee Bluff Dam Trails. And I don't know if you watched my last video, but I was telling you guys about it had a 5-mile long railroad back in the late 1800s. This is it. It's called Gold Mine Road. And this is the only thing left to prove its existence. I don't know what it is, what it used to be. All I know is that it's about, I don't know, 25 feet tall. Concrete. Somebody painted a Confederate flag in there. And the roof looks like concrete also. There's that one window. There's an opening there and an opening there. But there's no openings on the lakeside. Now this is they call it the middle pond. Up that way is Martin Dam. Then this is the middle pond, and then down that way there's another dam, and then they call it the lower pond below it. Looks just like this. Then another dam that goes to the river. And this is Gold Mine Road. It used to be the railroad. And I came in that way. That's where I parked. It's a beautiful day today. To me, it was 52 when I got here. I've been here a couple hours. And it was 52 when I got here. It's probably like 58 now. I'm sweating because I've already walked this one of these trails, which was 7 miles. I made a video, but I messed it up somehow, so I had to kind of start over. So I walked 7 miles for nothing. I didn't walk for nothing. I enjoyed every bit of it. There's Ava. Ava, say hi to everybody. Say hi. Yeah, no? Okay. This is where she likes to come and take a dip in the summertime. She's over there having a good time. No, she don't want to get in there. I gotta wash her leash off. There was nobody here. Well, there was 2 cars when I got here. And then we walked the one trail and then came back to the car, and there was an old couple here. So I had to put Ava on a leash because I don't know how she doesn't really like people, so I didn't want to take any chances. So they're gone, so it's just me out here. There she goes in the water finally, and I missed it. But anyway, I wanted to come out here today, show you guys this railroad. I'm not walking it again. I walked, this is like 2 miles uphill on an incline. I've already did it once today. So I'll probably just clip a couple of those, put a couple clips in this video from that walk. But I've been watching, I don't know if you guys are familiar with this, he's no longer with us. His name was Hobo Shoestring. This guy was younger than me, but he looked like he looked like an old gold miner from the old West. He had a long beard, and he's been riding trains since he was probably in his early 20s. He got out of the army and just started riding trains. And he has out, and they found him deceased in Boone Lake in Johnson City, Tennessee, where he lived. And they list his cause as an accident. But this was like 1.5 years ago. But anyway, he would ride trains. He knew everything about trains. I mean, I've been watching his videos for like 3 days straight, on and off. Knew everything about trains, where to catch them, you know, which ones to get on, which ones were most comfortable, where to get off. This guy's been all over the country. He's been riding them for over 30 years. And he camps out like in train yards and, you know, catches these trains. And he wouldn't have it any other way. He has an apartment. Well, he had an apartment, and he's gone crazy there. He said a couple of his videos, there was some parked trains. He was telling us about the trains, which ones were good to ride, which ones weren't. And he was like, I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'm so happy right now. I mean, this guy I mean, to look at his life from our point of view, we're like, but you could see it. You could see how happy he was and how free, how truly free he was. I mean, he had to have a home base. But he would just have, he had a backpack, a bucket with a pad to sit on, and inside of his bucket he would have his little snacks and food, and he would camp out, cook. He had a rollout. And he went through his whole, every video, he showed us what he was taking with him and what he had with him. He would cook out some steaks on a campfire, and I mean, this guy, I don't know if you ever get a chance, his name was Hobo Shoestring. And he, I mean, I didn't know anything about railroads or trains until I started watching these. This guy was, he should have worked for the railroad. But he was just, so anyway, I wanted to come out here and show you guys this old railroad where it used to be. And if anybody knows what that building was, let me know in the comments. 'Cause I have no idea. But this is called Gold Mine Road now. It's 5 miles. It just goes all along the edge of the middle pond, all the way that way, 5 miles to a community called Kent. Now, the town is called Tallahassee, but it's broke up to all these different communities like Kent and Friendship and Dark Corners and Cherokee Heights. I mean, every little corner of Tallahassee's got a name. Carville. Half of it's, in one county, the other half's one half's in Elmore County, the other half's in Tallapoosa County. Like this right here. Like that over there is Tallapoosa County. This over here is Elmore County. Just separated by this body of water. So East Tallahassee goes across a bridge to that side. So if you go to 5 miles to the end of this, you'll get to a little community called Kent, which is Tallahassee, but it's how Tallahassee is huge, but not population. It's like 5,000-6,000 people, but it's like landmass. It's huge place. Like I've lived there on and off for probably 25-30 years. Haven't been back in a while, but I really like it. So tomorrow's Halloween. What are you guys doing tomorrow? Any parties? You guys giving out candy? Going trick-or-treating with your kids? Anybody got kids? Anybody going to any parties? Anybody been to some parties? Trunk-or-treating? I just watched another video. I don't know if you guys are familiar with another YouTuber. His name's Trent the Traveler. And he has some vans that he customized himself. Well, him and his brother and a friend. And these vans are so nice. He just got a 4-wheel drive Mercedes van. And he has a gaming system in there. He has a kitchen, a full-size kitchen in these vans, and he goes all over the country, and he's like a top-notch editor. He's a real cool guy. Well, he went to Sleepy Hollow, New York, and he has his van all decorated like Halloween themed. He celebrates the holidays, so he always decorates his van, and he always leads up to holidays by going, like he went to Sleepy Hollow, and then, man, it was awesome video. Like a haunted house. Sleepy Hollow, New York is a real place. They went all out. But he'll go to like apple orchards and pumpkin farms, all the kinds of stuff, and just do what's like leads up to Thanksgiving or Halloween or Christmas. He really puts you in the mood. But I watched his video last night. His name's Trent the Traveler. Really cool. It'll get you in the mood. I like stuff like that. I mean, the holidays come and go so fast. I mean, just, it seems like they're over before you know it. So I like to get in the mood. Like, holidays aren't the same when you become an adult. When you're a kid, they hit so much different. Because you remember in school, you would, I don't know about you guys, but I'm Gen X. So in school, we would decorate our classrooms and it put you in the mood. And us kids would talk about, the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown's coming on tonight. We're gonna watch it. Yeah, yeah, of course. And we talk about it, and the next day, and knowing we see it every year. But the same, like Christmas cartoons and the same Halloween cartoons and Thanksgiving. And we could, all of us Gen Xers know, we could tell you, we could walk you through any Charlie Brown special, like what happened in the Great Pumpkin or the Thanksgiving one or the Christmas. We know all of it. It was just so much different back then. You know, and I was just watching the news a few days ago. They're starting to give courses about to like millennials and ones born after, I don't know what you call it, ones after millennials, of how to talk on the phone. These kids don't know how to talk on the phone. And I thought to myself, no, yeah, it's not, that can't be true. But you know, Gina, I'm not gonna put her goddaughter on blast, but her goddaughter is like in her mid-20s now. But when she was younger, she would get Gina to call her doctor and her dentist or whatever and make appointments for her, because she didn't know what to say or how to do it or whatever. She just didn't want it. She didn't know how to talk on the phone. So Gina would have to make a call and act like she was her, because Gina did have, you know, a kid voice on the phone, and she would have to act like she was her and make these appointments. But it seems like there's more than just her from what this news report says. So I thought that was really like, wow. Like us Gen Xers, I mean, we were fighting to answer the phone back in the day. That was the only form of communication we had. We didn't have Wi-Fi or computers, or, you know, we didn't even have pagers yet. We had the telephone, that was it. We knew exactly how to talk. And it's not like we don't know how to talk on the phone now, it's just we don't, for some reason, we don't want to talk on the phone. Like, you ever notice when you text somebody, or they text you and you text them back, they call and you're like, oh, why did you call? I don't want to talk. It's like you have to hold the phone to your ear for an hour. You know, I don't know where, you know, where that became a problem. You know, oh no, you got to hold my phone to my ear. But it's like a pain. Nobody wants to talk on the phone anymore. I know I don't. I got to see where Ava's at because the car's coming. Yeah, so it's like nobody wants to talk on. It's not like we don't know how to. We just don't want to. It's so much easier just to text. That's my car back there, by the way. We just don't want to. I guess it's because when you text, you can, you know, if you're busy, you can answer them in 10, 15 minutes. When you're on the phone, you got one hand. I don't know. We've just gotten so lazy, and I can't tell you the last time I talked on the phone. But I just thought that was kind of interesting. So what else we got? We got Halloween. We got that. We just talked about that. What do you guys got going on in your lives? You got any plan? I know a lot of people don't celebrate Halloween, but I know it's my favorite time of the year because it's cool. The leaves are changing. Let me look at this behind, in front of. Everything's starting to change. I mean, it's still green. Look at all that green. But it is Alabama. I mean, it stays up to, it was like 80, 90 degrees a couple weeks ago. So this is really great that it's cooled off. But I love this time of the year. Love it. From now until, I don't know, April, May, when it starts getting warm again. But this is my time right here. It's cooler. I hate it when it's hot. I don't mind it when it's hot. When it's scorching. If anybody knows what Alabama feels like, or Florida, or Mississippi, or Georgia in the summertime, you know what I'm talking about. You really got to stay inside. And Ava with that fur, you know, can't really take her too much. You have to go early in the morning. That's what I usually did. We come out early, try to be here at like 6:30 in the morning, and leave by 9 before it got too hot. And then you got the ticks and the mosquitoes and the fleas. That's why she goes right in the bathtub when we get home. It's like literally the first thing I do, and she knows it. Right in the bathtub, scrub her up, dry her. I got her used to the blow dryer, kind of blow her dry. And then she's nice and fluffy, and we can hang out. Ain't that right, Ava? Ah. We made it to the top of that hill. I've already been this way too. But I came from that way, the way I'm going. But it's really cool down here. I'll show you guys. I'm surprised the rapids down here are usually a little bit more hardy after all the rain we had. Kind of mild, not too bad. It's really cool down through here. They got a bench over there you can hang out at. This time of the year is when you can hang out at it. Usually in the summer it's too hot and the bugs will get you. Because in the summer, Ava usually gets 1 or 2 ticks on her. When I'm giving her a bath is usually when I find them. But I get them off with the quickness. She stays clean. I make sure. So there's really not anybody on the trails today. I know it's Thursday and it's kind of overcast and wet out, but it's been raining here for since Monday. Monday it poured all day long. Tuesday pretty much the same thing. Yesterday I've been on vacation. I have to go back Saturday. So I got the rest of today and tomorrow. Then I gotta go back at 4 a.m. Saturday. Which is gonna be a sad day. I like being off, of course, everybody does. But I needed it. Because my days off are usually Tuesday and Friday. So I never get 2 days off in a row unless I take a vacation day or whatever. So, I get Tuesday and then I got to work a couple days and I get Friday. Then I have to work all weekend and Monday, which are the worst days where I work. And then, so everybody else that I work with has 2 days off in a row. 2 of them have Sunday and Monday. Another one has Thursday and Friday. And another one has like Saturday and Sunday. I don't know she's new. I don't know how she got that. But anyway. And I get Tuesday and Friday. And Friday, people are like, well, Friday's not bad. Well, it's not good. I mean, when you have to work Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, doesn't mean anything to me. There's another little. So they made a bridge with these big stones. See, just when I think she's going to get dry enough to take her home, she goes and gets wet again. I'm glad I bring towels with me in the car. So, probably going to call it a day for right now. Since I've already walked now probably 8 miles. But I just wanted to see how everybody was doing, talk about a few things. There's something else I wanted to talk about. But let me know in the comments what you're doing for Halloween or Thanksgiving. Or have you guys been watching the World Series? I can't believe the Blue Jays are up 3-2. I haven't been watching it, but I've been keeping up with it. It just seems like all sports these days you have to pay for. Back when we were, teenage 70s and 80s, I mean, you could watch, like I'm a Philadelphia Eagles fan because I'm from there. And you used to watch the Eagles game every Sunday on regular TV. Now I go try to watch it and I got to subscribe to this one or that one for $89 a month. Not a year, not a month. To watch what? 3, 4 Eagles games? It's crazy. I'm not doing that. And in baseball, same thing. You got to go pay these certain channels to watch them. What happened to the days where you could watch? And it's so commercial now. All of them. I noticed I was watching the highlights of the World Series and the Blue Jays have TD Bank emblem on their sleeve. Wrestling, forget it. I grew up loving wrestling from the 70s. 3rd, 4th grade, I loved wrestling. And I was flipped around the other day, flipped some channels, and it was on, and I'm like, what kind of ring is that with all those logos? And it just was so not the Attitude Era. It was like the opposite. Terrible. Just terrible. Everything's getting so commercial. It's like, if people can't make a buck off of it, they don't want to have anything to do with it. Man, it's all what it's about anymore. Nothing is just like, just to put the best product out there or do it for the people or whatever. It's just all about a dollar. If I can't make a dollar off of it, I don't want to have nothing to do with it. We just think if all people felt that way. It's like I'm doing this, and I know I'm just making these videos because it feels like, because I'm by myself all the time. I never get to talk to anybody. And then if I'm at work, I could talk to one or two coworkers, but not long. And, you know, it's like, I don't get to really hang out. So when I'm doing this, I feel like I'm talking to everybody. Like, it doesn't matter if 4 people watch this video or 100,000 watch it. I just feel like I'm talking to somebody. You know, that hobo shoestring guy I was telling you, he said the same thing. He's by himself all the time, so he just feels like I'm talking to somebody. Feels like you guys are with me. Even if it's just 1 or 2 of you, which it usually is, because, you know, I haven't really caught on yet to anybody. So, but it just feels like I'm with somebody, so it makes me feel better. I should make some videos at home, but I just don't, I guess. I don't know why. Maybe I will. But I just like coming out here, walking, hiking and all, and talking to people and showing them the beauty of where I go. Because it is some beautiful places I go to. Maybe one day if I ever get in a position, because I would love to one day get a camper and travel, you know, go see things like I used to. Like, I've been around. I used to drive tractor trailers. I've been to all the states except for the Northwest. I've lived in 8 different states. I went to 13 different schools growing up. So I've been around, but I would love to like do what Trent does, just have a van that has everything I need in it. He has a dog named Millie. I got Ava. Just travel around and have some adventures and film it all. And make enough off of it to support myself doing it. That would be so awesome. Who knows, maybe one day it'll happen. I would love for it to happen. I don't care about having a house or fancy this or fancy that. Just a camper and enough money to eat, Ava to eat, and just to get around. That's all. I mean, living life is what's important. You know, it's not what you have. It's what you're doing and who you're meeting and what you're seeing. The adventure of it all. You know, what kind of adventures do people have just sitting at home all the time? And I'm guilty of that. You know, I mean, I come out once or twice a week and go hiking, but it's kind of hard when you're by yourself to motivate yourself to do things. You know, but I know, I'm using it as an excuse. Because Shoestring, he was by himself. Trent's by himself. I got Ava. But, you know, I guess of just being scared of the unknown, you know? So, I guess I'll end it there. I guess I'll head home, give Ava a bath. I haven't even ate yet. I've been up since 5 o'clock in the morning, and it is, what time is it? It is almost 1 o'clock. I have ate nothing yet. So I'll probably go home, give her a bath, eat. I don't know what I'm going to eat. I have a choice between frying a couple cheeseburgers, or I bought some boar's head ham last night and some Swiss cheese, and I have some Italian bread, some French bread, to have a sandwich with some chips. I know it sounds nutritional, doesn't it? But that's all what I got. That's probably one we eat. But I got some donuts for afterwards. Like I need them. Alright guys, so I guess I'm almost here at my car. I guess I will see you on the next video. If you're not subscribed or you haven't liked this video, please do. Help me get that van or camper that I so desperately want one day. Help me get there. Alright guys, you have a great day. I'll see you on the next one.